parents in the recently formed CBC task force. Now, the president on Friday released the list of 42 appointees to the task force that is seen to have left out parents and teachers' representation. The association, led by the chairperson Silas Obuhatsa, are pleading with the task force to release the report before the Class 6 students who are set to join junior high school sit their national exams.
Mr. Kobia, to take over.
Barely 2 days after President William Ruto unveiled 42-member task force to evaluate the state of CBC in the country, there have emerged hue and cry, with the National Parents Association now appealing for representation of at least 2 officials in the CBC task force. Parents are key stakeholders in education sector.
It will be misplacement for the task force to come up with the recommendations touching on parents when their national leaders are not incorporated in the task force, because whatever will be recommended may have very negative effect on the parents and their children. We are therefore appealing to His Excellency the President to consider appointing to the task force at least 2 of our top officials of the organization, because we are the ones who interact with the common parents at the grassroots levels.
The association pleads with the task force to give the report on CBC before November against the 6-month plan. The request follows the fear that the report might scrap off CBC, thereby displacing the Class 6 students who are set to sit their national exams in November ahead of joining junior high school.
Transition. Unaona hii task force imeformiwa on 30th, last Friday. Mwezi wa Novemba mwishowe wanafunzi wa darasa la 6 grade 6 wanafaa wakalie national assessment ya kutransit kwenda junior secondary school. Hawa wanafunzi hawajatayarishwa.
The association blames the government for the implementation of a not well-planned system, as there is barely any infrastructure to support the system. There will be a shortage in CBC-trained teachers, as only a few have undergone the CBC training, and the students are bound to suffer.
Infrastructure. Bwana Magoha amekuwa akitembea katika mashule akisema anajenga madarasa. Katika secondary schools hakuna madarasa huko. Infrastructure ambayo iko katika secondary schools, mabweni, madarasa ni chache sana ambazo haziwezi kuaccommodate ama kuchukua transition ya hawa watoto sahi.
Professor Raphael Munavu-led task force is set to review the CBC system before handing over its recommendations to the head of state.
Mr. Kobia.
Mudeundalana, Look Up TV.
Now, residents of Lukenya sub-location in Machakos County are demanding control over the increased invasion of wild animals amid challenging drought times as a result of the lack of food and water. Elsewhere, Kibwezi West Member of Parliament in Makueni County decries not getting relief food released by President William Ruto, as in other counties in the northeastern facing the challenge. They urge the government to declare drought a national disaster. Moses Okech looks at this.